Hello, welcome back to Bad's Garage. It's a little one on the VTR today. Because I'm having this issue where, not all the time, occasionally the throttle is sticking, and it's fucking scary sometimes because it's a powerful bike, and when it's sticking its throttle up and at 4,000 revs, it gets a little bit scary. So I'm gonna have a quick look at it and see if well, I'm assuming it'll be the linkage, because it was sat around for nearly 6 years. So I'm gonna have a quick look at the linkage, see if I can lube it up. But I know for a fact if I go to it now and have a play with it, it will snap back as you'd expect. But I don't know, for some reason when you give it the beans, it doesn't. Occasionally it doesn't seem to want to release the throttle. So I'm gonna have a quick look at that and see if I can get some lube on it. So, believe it or not, I have actually found out why my throttle is sticking. And first thing I noticed when I was taking this bottom half of the airbox off, I've noticed that these are all falling to bits. So I thought that could be part of the issue, so I'm going to get those cleaned out and I'll look at trying to replace those. But I did notice that one of the 4 screws that hold to the carbs, one of them, which is this one, was a little bit chewed, and it didn't have the same kind of washer on, and that to me looks like that's a screw out of a bottom of a carburettor. Anyway, I took all the screws out, I've lifted the thing up, and then I've noticed in the linkage is the missing screw. So that is why the throttle's sticking. What the fuck? Yeah, that potentially could kill you, and it's proper wedged in there as well. So we'll fish that out and we'll put it back together. Might have to give it a bit of a clean under here as well, because it does look a bit ganky. But anyway, yeah, there's the issue. Fuck's sake. Alright, so I've got one of these sponges. I'll cut that up to put in there. I was going to try this stuff, but it's lots of white powdery stuff in it, so yeah, just one of these generic scrubbing sponges. Sort that bit out. Alright, so that's that little fix sorted, and I'm pretty sure that, well, I say I'm pretty sure, that's obviously got to have been the issue. Because I was thinking that the linkage was all seized up because it like as you all know, it's been sat in a garden for, or it was sat in a garden for nearly 6 years. And the chokes were seized when I first got it, so I thought maybe it was an issue with the linkage seizing, but quite clearly, because that's why it sort of explains, like a majority of the time it's fine, but then just occasionally when you actually proper wang it, it was then sticking coming off. But that's probably why, because it was proper wedged in between the carb and the linkage. And obviously the further I pull it, the more that would wedge in, because it'd just be running along it. So anyway, that's that sorted. So we can get on with other stuff. Just as to let you know, the 7R, as you know, we've managed to get that running on 4 cylinders and idling, but when I did these carbs, I changed the pilot jets for aftermarket ones because the heads twisted on the original ones as I was getting them out, so they were knackered anyway. So I put aftermarket ones on, and just to be sure that those aftermarket jets, because I don't know, you can never say that they're actually the correct size anyway, even though they're stamped on it. So what I've done is I have actually bought 4 used but original pilot jets. They are out of a ZX9, but they're the same anyway, number 35. So we're going to get those stuck into the 7R, and hopefully that'll all be cushy. I've also bought some rear foot pegs for the CBR. The CBR is going for its MOT on Wednesday. What else? Oh yeah, I've also bought, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but I've also bought a UK headlight for the CBR as well. So that's going to be going in before the MOT. Whether I do anything with the clocks or not, I don't know, I've not decided, but if I am going to do anything with the clocks, I'll be doing that before the MOT. So yeah, I'm going to leave this one here because I've got to go to work. So yeah, quick fix on the VTR. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Cheers.